Hi everyone, my name is Diana. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support for my last/first video. I got really good feedback. I am so appreciative of everybody who is really rooting for me, and it's really helping me. Honestly, the support helps. I'm very excited for my YouTube channel. So I just wanted to say that. Today I'm going to be doing an empties videos. I've been collecting stuff probably since like the beginning to end of 2019, which is kind of good that it's not all of 2019 because there's a lot of stuff here. So this video would have been probably so much longer. Please go ahead and like this video since you're here. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let's get started. Okay, I have a lot of stuff here, so hopefully this video isn't too long, but let me just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with makeup. I have Fenty Beauty's foundation. I love this foundation. It is a very full coverage matte foundation, which is the two things that I love in a foundation because I have very oily skin, and this is really matte. I don't know if I would recommend this if you have dry skin. Maybe if you really hydrate your skin and moisturize beforehand, it's probably going to be all right, but it is very matte. I also have Hourglass's stick foundation. This is a good foundation as well. Very full coverage. I would say it's probably like a satin to matte foundation. I feel like this would probably be good for all skin types. My favorite way to use this actually is with the Artiste brush, if y'all are familiar with that. It's so quick. Like, it takes me less than like 2 minutes to blend out my foundation because it's so easy with this. I probably would repurchase this. I've already repurchased it sometimes, but I found a better stick foundation. And that is the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. This is such a good foundation. I feel like this will be good for all skin types for sure. It's hydrating but not dewy because I can't really do dewy like that. It's very full coverage, very blendable. I wouldn't really recommend using this with a brush though, even though usually with stick foundations I like brushes. I feel like this one in particular would be better with a beauty blender, and it is, and it's such full coverage. It's such a good foundation. I would definitely repurchase this. Okay, and I have here two powder foundations. I have the bareMinerals foundation. This is the matte full coverage one. This is such a good, I actually want to do a video on powder foundations because I think they're so underrated. They're so good for a lot of different reasons too. I do want to go in depth on that in the future. I also have the Tarte Amazonian Clay one. These are both full coverage, very good powder foundations. I sometimes like to, if not use this like on its own, maybe if like a foundation isn't as full coverage as I would like it to, I can just go in on top with one of these foundations. Both of them works great. If I had to choose between one, I would have to say this one. I've already repurchased this several times. This one is good, but not awesome like this one. It's also great to touch up your makeup, so that's that. For concealer, I have this MAC Pro Long concealer. That one is very empty. This is a good concealer. I wouldn't say it's very full coverage. I would say it's a medium to full coverage, and I like that it like kind of sets on its own, so you can kind of just wear this and that's it. But I 100% like this one better. This one is so empty, like it's gone. I used it all up, and I repurchased this so many times. This is what I use on the days that I don't wear makeup. Maybe I just want like a little bit of concealer just like on my hyperpigmentation, or like if I have redness, like I'll literally just go in that area with the concealer brush and then just buff it in, and that's it. I don't even set it. I don't do anything. Granted, after, I would say probably like 7 to 8 hours, it kind of breaks down, but I mean, I don't expect anything less. Like, I mean, it's just a concealer. Like, I didn't set it or anything. So sometimes I'll just take a makeup wipe to go and this concealer, and then just take it off and reapply it, which honestly doesn't take long at all. So I don't really mind. It's a very, very full coverage concealer. If you have any certain things that you like to cover up, I would recommend doing this if the foundations that you're using don't always cover it. So this is a good one. For brows, I have the Benefit Gimmie Brow. I'm in the shade number 3. I've repurchased this a couple of times already. I do really like this, But I will say I've been using the Anastasia one recently, and I think I like that one better. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing this one anymore. For translucent powder, I have Kylie's powder. I really do like her powder. I probably would repurchase this, probably not in the near future because, like I said, I like trying new things first. But this is a really good powder. I would recommend this. But this Laura Mercier translucent powder is OG 100% the best translucent powder I have ever tried. I've repurchased this numerous of times, and I will continue to do so. It's just the best translucent powder. Like, you cannot go wrong with this. It's the best ever. It's good to set, to bake, which I don't really bake, but if you do bake, it works with that too. For all over your face, like, it's just, and it has no color. It's translucent, so it's the best. I mean, the other one doesn't either, but the best. And I do have this primer from Smashbox. It's the primer water. I don't recommend this at all. To me, this is literally just tap water. One time I accidentally got this in my eyes and my mouth, and it literally didn't do anything, didn't burn, didn't taste like anything. Like, I swear this is just water. I really don't feel like it did anything, so I don't recommend this, and I will not be repurchasing this. That's actually it for makeup, but I do have a lot of skincare. So I also have this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I actually do get these quite often. I love these just for, you know, like face mist. I put this on just throughout the day. I can put this on under makeup, on top of makeup, just whenever. Like, this is a good spray. I like it. So I would repurchase this, and I would recommend it. Speaking of Mario Badescu, I have this witch hazel and lavender toner. This is a hard pass. I did not know until I was literally this much into the toner, but witch hazel is actually not good for your skin. That's what I learned. It dries it out. It claims to be good for oily skin, and it's supposed to like combat your oils and like all this stuff, but honestly, it's not good. I know it works for some people, but that doesn't mean it's good for your skin. Toss out the witch hazel if you have witch hazel. This is everything's falling. It's so much better. I've repurchased this twice, and this is a hydrating toner. This is from Heritage Store. This toner is the absolute best. I know I've used up more than two, and I'm definitely gonna repurchase. I already ran out. This has such good ingredients. Honestly, I use this for more than one thing. For your face, I just feel a difference. Like, literally your face is more glowy, more healthier. Like, you can feel it. I love it. So I'm someone who unfortunately has dandruff, like my scalp, but I've been really taking care of it, and I've been using this as a toner because just looking at the ingredients and like stuff, I was like, well, why don't I use this on my scalp? Because technically with your scalp having dandruff, your scalp is dry, which I get so oily and it's so dandruff, like it's so bad. But it recently hasn't been that bad because I've been putting it like on my scalp, but I don't put too much because if you put too much, then it'll dry too greasy. So you just have a good amount. That's why I kind of go through it really quick, because I use it for my hair and my face, and I use the reusable cottons because they're a little bit more eco-friendly, but they absorb so much product, which is okay, I guess, but you just have to use more. Definitely would recommend this. 100% go out and get this Heritage Store toner. Speaking of things that I love, I have not one, not two, but three of the Inky List hyaluronic acid. This is such a good ingredient. Oh my god, I cannot stop using this. I've repurchased this, as you can see, a lot of times. It's so cheap. It's only like $8, so it's fine. I get this at Sephora, and I put this right after toner when the face is still a little damp. That's better for the hyaluronic acid. This is also a great hydrator for your skin. It helps with fine lines. It does so many things, and it feels great on your skin. Like, you can feel it hydrating your skin, honestly. I also sometimes put this in my hair. Hyaluronic acid is just that girl, honestly. Like, these two together, bomb combination. This actually has hyaluronic acid in it, but this is just like pure hyaluronic acid. And I also did try Neutrogena's hyaluronic acid. I didn't really like this. Like, I didn't really like it at all. Even the smell of it is really like fragrancy. Like, I'm okay with smells in products. Like, I like it when things smell good. I mean, it's not good for it to have too much fragrance, but this smells like such a a forced fragrance. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And it's like a gel type of thing, so it's not like a watery consistency like the Inky List one is. I definitely would not repurchase. I'm glad I got the little one. The Inky List retinol changed my skin. Retinol is such a good ingredient. It literally helps with any skin concern, not any, a lot of skin concerns. Once we're in our 20s, it's good to incorporate that in our skincare. And of course, I'll be going into more depth of these products / ingredients in my skincare video, which will be coming in the future. This is the Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. It's a good toner. I actually got this. The reason why it's in a small one is because I got it in a package with other Laneige products, which includes the lip mask, which I love so much. I recommend. It's totally off topic, but it's so good. But this toner it's really moisturizing. I felt it moisturize my skin and hydrate what it's supposed to do. But of course, I definitely would recommend the Heritage Store one over this one. It's just so much more bomb. For moisturizers, I have the St. Ives Renewing Collagen and Elastin Moisturizer. This is such a good moisturizer. This has 10 whole ounces. Like, this will last you so long, and I literally finished all of it. Like, you see how empty this is? I scraped, like you can see, I scraped her. Like, this is such a good product, and it smells so good. It smells like, y'all know that smell that it's like where it says no fragrance, but there's like low-key like of some fragrance, like it smells like something. Obviously, that's kind of what it smells like, kind of like a baby, but not like a baby scent. Like, it's just a weird way. It's hard to explain, but it smells so good, and it's very moisturizing. I loved this moisturizer. I would definitely repurchase this. I haven't, just because I like trying new things. If someone like asked me what's a good moisturizer, this is one of the things that I would say. I definitely would recommend this if you are like, you know, on a budget. Okay, it's only like $6 for this 10-ounce product. So definitely a good one. Also, I have the CeraVe PM facial moisturizing one. This is kind of the one that I've been using now. It's probably like right here. I have a couple uses left in it. I really like this. I actually use this day and night, but I do separately use a SPF because this one doesn't have any SPF. This is a good basic moisturizer. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. Like, it's a good moisturizer. I like it, and I would recommend it. Okay, SPF. The importance of SPF will be more in depth in my skincare video, but it is so important to be using SPF, especially if you're using active ingredients, especially like the retinol. The retinol makes your skin photosensitive, so that means it sensitizes your skin a little bit, but just the effects that retinol has, like, it's worth it, and it's okay because like it's kind of like doing that to your skin. But you have to use SPF if you're doing any type of treatments for like hyperpigmentation, even acne and stuff. It won't work if you're not using SPF. SPF is so important. The UV rays are so harsh on our skin. Like, it's so bad for you. You have to be making sure you're using SPF. This is a mineral sunscreen. There's a mineral and there's a chemical. The mineral one, basically it just like bounces the UV rays out of your skin. The chemical one kind of absorbs the SPF, and then like it protects your skin. So there's a little bit difference. If you have sensitive skin, mineral SPF is more recommended. I've used both and I'm fine with both, but this one just happens to be a mineral one. This is like a pore filling one. Like, it feels almost like the POREfessionals primer, but it's a SPF. Like, it doesn't do 100% what the POREfessionals does. I love that product. I'm not gonna say that, but it does very similar things. Like, I feel like it's very pore filling, but it has SPF. So, and this has SPF 40. You're supposed to use at least SPF 30 to 50, 30 and up. So this one is good, and I use this as a primer, so I don't even have to go in with primer after. I have this lip oil from NYX. This is such a good lip oil. I would definitely recommend this. This is the hashtag This Is Everything lip oil. This is the one in the pink one, which is just like the regular one. I definitely use this up. I don't know why I'm trying to swatch it. I actually repurchased this like twice already. It's such a good lip oil. This put me on to lip oils. Like, I cannot stop using lip oils because of this. I forgot these two sprays as well. These are the All Nighters by Urban Decay. I love this spray. It keeps your makeup on all night. Literally, it's all nighter. But I also think this is pretty much waterproof. Like, This to me honestly is also waterproof. I've gotten into the pool with makeup and had this on and my makeup stays on. I've also used this in like long nights and my makeup has stayed on. I've had like liquid spilled on me and I just tap my face and my makeup is still there, like, and I really think it's because of this. For chapstick, I have this Brazilian Kiss lip butter from Sol de Janeiro. This scent is my favorite, the bum scent. I have this big one that's also an empty. I also have a small one that wasn't empty that I threw away, and I have another one that's in my purse currently. I also have this that is also an empty, and honorable mention because I've actually refilled this like twice, like with the big one, and I also have the big one. This is just the best scent, like I just can't even describe this. On top of this smelling so amazing, it's so moisturizing, and this even helps your stretch marks. Like I visibly, like I can tell a difference when I use this, like on my stretch marks. Like you can see that it's kind of like going away. This is such a good lotion. I definitely recommend this. Like literally anything with this scent I will get. I wish I made candles of this. They made shampoo and conditioner that I have right now. I love it. They have a body wash that I love that should have been in this video, but I threw it away. That whole collection is so good. That scent, oh my god, y'all did that. Okay, so I already kind of transitioned into like non-beauty and non-makeup. I have this native deodorant. This is in the charcoal one. Oops. This one smells so good. I recently transitioned to a natural deodorant. So when you're first transitioning, you do have to detox. It can take up to like 3 to 4 weeks. I think that's kind of what it took me, which is kind of a rough stage, but it's not that bad. I just always carry my deodorant with me. Basically now you're sweating and letting those toxins out, which is more healthy for you, and I just like it. I've used the cucumber one, I've used the charcoal one, and I have used the coconut one. It's not here, but I also do have the coconut one in the mini. I love these minis. It's only like $2, and I keep this in my purse at all times. Just whenever I want to put some on, I will, and it's just amazing. I think my favorite one so far is probably the coconut one. I'm kind of sick and tired of the coconut smell, but I feel like this deodorant is just so good with my body chemistry. Like it's really good for me. So I think I'm gonna go back to that one. I've been using the lavender one, which is okay. I also have this Mario Badescu vitamin C serum. This serum and I are not friends because, and it's my fault though. So I had it stored in a drawer, like just like this, instead of it standing right side up. And twice this happened to me where it spilled everywhere. Like it doesn't close all the way, I guess, and like it would leak, and it literally made such a mess in my drawer, and it made a mess. I took this traveling and it made a mess in my travel bag. Like it was bad. So I didn't even use it that much, but vitamin C is a good ingredient to have. I would want to try another vitamin C just to try something new. I've already had 2 of these, but I do think that this is a good one. For face wash, I have this Purity One Step Facial Cleanser. I love this one. I've actually used and repurchased this so many times in the past. I would definitely recommend this. I think this takes off all of your makeup. I do think it's a really good gentle cleanser. I think all skin types could probably use this. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I would recommend this, and I would get this again. Oil cleansers. I have one from Dermalogica. This is the pre-cleanse cleansing oil. Double cleansing is amazing for you. It makes sure you really get rid of all that makeup and dirt, and don't be scared, because I know I have oily skin, and sometimes like I used to be scared to be using oils and stuff like that. Like that's not true at all. We can still be using oils, just the right amount and not way too much. But this is such a good cleansing oil. I think this is honestly the best one that I've ever tried, and I've tried a couple. This takes off all of your makeup with no problems. Like literally just one pump of this will take off all of your makeup. Even if you have like a heavy look on, like glitters, everything, like this will take it all off. I also have tried this Burt's Bees. It's almost done. I probably have like a couple uses in this. I would recommend this. This is a drugstore one. It is like about $20, so it's not really a drugstore price, but it's amazing. It's for normal to dry skin, and so I feel like anybody could use this. I love it. It takes off all your makeup. It just works really well. That concludes this video. I know it was a little long. I had a lot of stuff, but I always enjoy watching empties, so I hope y'all enjoyed watching this. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at dandydiana21. Snapchat is Diana Gama. Make sure you like this video and stay tuned for my next one. I hope you have a great one.